want you to find that fulcrum, is that balance point of the mace. Josh, put the head on the outside. Yep. Elbow, anchor your elbow by your side. And we're going to do some pronation and supination with the wrists. So again, let the weight of the mace kind of pull you a little bit. So now we're working at elbow. So again, Josh, you might feel this if you had some elbow tightness in there, but this is keep the wrist straight. Don't let your wrist come down like that. Keep it straight. So yep. So you just might not go as far. Right there. Keep that elbow by your side. Yep. So it's working on forearm strength, both sides, but also it's working that elbow, that ulnar and that radius. That radius turns and rotates. This is really good prevention to if you ever had tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, it sucks. So this is really good to keep that joint mobile but also strong. All right, let's go to the other side. You know, I look at this. This is a rehab, a recovery tool. If you go into physical therapy, what they're going to do in physical therapy is we're going to focus on getting range of motion, mobility. And then once we get range of motion, full range of motion, we're going to build strength. So with this tool, all these things we're doing, we're improving our mobility and movement. At the same time, we're building strength by using the mace. And we're gonna get into some exercises more, and you really feel how it can build strength with just a 10-pound mace. And even this right here, it's a really good, like we can find weakness in forearm and grip, especially if we're not doing physical stuff. Yeah. And so, yep. One of the tests we have in PT is a grip strength, and that is like, it's actually a test of longevity, is your grip strength. And so you meet somebody who's a framer or a former, or you know, just does physical work, and you shake their hands like they'll crush you. Then you got people like, if we don't do physical work, we'll lose our grip strength. It's like, I don't want to lose like my grip strength. I want to keep it, and so that's why I do these every week. Put the mace on the ground in front of you, whichever side you want. Are y'all all righties? Yeah. Righties? All right, so I'm going to bend down. I'm going to pick up the mace just around about my knee height. And this is going to be the length I'm going to have it. And I just want you to swing it. Just let it swing. Just feel the weight. I want you to start feeling the weight of the mace, the end of the mace here. Okay? All right, now we're going to come up, and you're going to hold it like so. Choke up a little bit. There you go. All right. Maybe you two drop. Yeah, right there. And I want you to keep your elbow straight, 90 degrees right here. And we're going to go straight back. Keeping your lats, keeping all this engaged, and then pull back down. And go back and down. Yep, you can put your hand on your stomach, your ribs, and you can feel staying engaged. You don't want to be arching your back. Stay engaged here and just pull them down. Blake was the first guy who reached out to me asking me about a mace, and I told him, I was like, dude, get a 10. He went out and got a 15. He's like, that was a big mistake. All right, switch sides. And yeah. Yep. Go back. And control. Keeping that wrist straight, keeping all that engaged. The cool thing with the mace is time under tension. You know, that's the biggest thing with exercise and working out. And most people in the gym, their time under tension, they can be in there an hour. Their time under tension is going to be so low because most of the time they just screwing around and doing sets of, you know, 10 on the machine or whatever weights. Is like, there's not much time under tension. The cool thing here, y'all have been time under tension the whole time. So we're getting that, and I'm about optimizing and, you know, maximizing my time and workouts. And so the mace, I mean, it hits it all. All right, so now let's go back to the other arm. So we're gonna add a swing to it. So I'm gonna drop it, swing it back, and then go back, straight back to the same position we just were, and then go back. So whenever it swings back, I'm gonna shift my weight onto that right leg, shift it back, and when I come up, I'm gonna shift it to the other side. So I'm getting a little bit of that agility, a little bit of movement in there with it. So shifting side to side, let it swing. Just go for it. Just get in the flow with it. Just feeling it, Staying engaged, but you're also moving fluently. Good, Randy. No. He's had a hip replacement?
Yeah, and he's like hopping and doing all sorts of crazy shit like 10 days out. That dude is nuts.
Yeah.
He's got some good stuff.
Yeah. Why has he had a hip replacement? That's nutrition. Nutrition. Yeah. That's the missing part. All right, switch sides. Yeah, distracted. You get a good little forearm burn with it. Movement and agility. If I like to, on my other shirts I have, once athlete, always an athlete. My goal, I want to be able to move freely. Hell yeah, do a pistol at 80. And like just movement. And what I find too is like doing this, you feel the coordination, especially when you go on the opposite non-dominant side. The movement, it is awkward. But it's all trainable and we can all get it back. We've all been athletes. And when we stop playing, you stop practicing, you stop doing it. And if you don't use the balance, the agility, the coordination, if we don't train these things on a daily, we lose them. And so the cool thing here is like we get this dynamic movement, we get the rotation, we get all of this with the mace. All right, that's good. All right. Feeling good? Getting a little burnt? Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do some, we'll start with the upper body. Let's do some press. So I want you to grab the mace. It's all about leverage. You're going to put your hand on the end, hand here. And I want you to just press up, all the way up. Stick your head through. Stick your head through. There you go, full extension. And then come back down in front and press. Let's do 15. I want y'all to do 15 on the right and 15 on the left. And it's not about speed, it's about just control, staying under tension and focusing on full range of motion. Really reaching up, really reach up, press up. Come down, keep that core engaged. And also what you can do, you can play with it. You can add a little tension pulling the mace apart, like you're trying to stretch the mace. You can even do that whenever you're pushing or pulling. And then when you come down, you can even crush the mace, like bring your hands together, slide your hands together like you're trying to crunch it in. You get more engagement. You get more engagement across the front of your shoulders. You get more engagement across your back, your scapula. So I said, so 15 on each side. How tall are you, Jacob?
6'2", close to 6'3".
All right, now we're going to come here. You're going to turn your hands over. We're going to do some straight bar curls. So again, do about 15 to 20 of these on each side. What you feel. If any of y'all want to feel a 15 or 20 for this, y'all can play with those too. This is where you can do more weight with doing this stuff, but you'll still feel it doing that higher rep with the 10 pound. And again, add that little tension, pulling the mace apart while you're doing it. So 15 to 20. Try to keep that mace straight as you can. Blake, we're going to finish with the switch march flow. Get a little leg burner. Good little total body workout here. Shake it out, yeah. All right. Now we're gonna get into some switching. So we're gonna do a single leg deadlift, or we're gonna alternate. So I got the mace here. I'm gonna go down. It's in my right hand. I'm gonna go to my left foot. You can leave your foot. You can put your back foot down for some balance, for some stability, or you can leave it up if you want a little bit more challenge. You're gonna stand up, switch the mace over to the other side, other leg. Just like so, boom. So I want y'all to do, let's go a minute with that. So starting now, a minute just alternating, single leg deadlifts. Touch the mace on the ground. I want y'all to touch on the ground. Touch on the ground and switch hands. Come up, switch. So get into a rhythm, get into a flow with it. You don't have to count, just worry about moving. Just moving good and frequent and flowing. Slight bend in that knee, just going down. $15 seconds. All right. Y'all can stop there. That's a good little booty burner. Y'all feel y'all got better with the transition?
Yeah, got getting used to the movement towards the end.
That balance, that weight shifting. Again, that's something we overlook, but you don't realize it. And it's like, man, those little bit of balance things, just bending over. It's you know, a lot of this I built too is preventative. It's rehab, it's therapy, and but it makes all the difference. It should be the foundation. Like all this stuff is it's so good for athletes. It's what I teach all the athletes. It's mobility, it's doing all the body weight, calisthenics, getting good at push-ups. Like it's so good. Get control there, then you can add on weights to it. Most people, they just go straight to the weights and they get all stiff and stove up and like, yeah, it's like I want to be able to move, I want to function. All right, so we're gonna work on a switch. So we're gonna break this one down. We're gonna finish up with this here. So just grab the mace. So under over grip. So under. And what we're gonna do, you're gonna stand the mace up, slide your bottom hand up into praying hands, and then you're gonna keep your hands on the mace and slide the other one like down here. And again, I want to work straight line. So I want you to keep the mace parallel, stand it up. Every time you stand it up, I want the mace to pass right in front of your mouth. There you go. So that little bit is activating your chest and your shoulders. So pass in front of your mouth and come back down here. So let's just do some flipping back and forth. What we can do as well is I want you to keep on going and do like this. So go all the way down, kick that elbow up. This is like a little extra stretch. Go down to the end. There you go. Bring that elbow up more. There you go. You can almost pull that mace apart. Pull it apart. Pull it apart. There you go. kick that. Yep. Yep. All right, now do this. You reach out like you're shooting a bow, and come across this way. Across this way. Pulling that mace apart. Adding that tension, pulling apart. This is a good little shoulder burner. I guess across your back, across your shoulders burning. All right. We hadn't done much squatting, so now we're going to add in a squat to it. So just an air squat, you go as low as you can. You don't have to go all the way down. You can come here. I'm going to stand up, switch. Stand up, switch. So y'all do about 10 squats. Y'all do 10 squats. Keep the mace. I want you to keep the mace up by your sternum. I want you to pull it back towards your sternum, right? Nipple line. Keep that mace right there. Boom, nipple line. Nipple line, pulling back. Switch and squat, switch and squat. All right. Take a little break, We're going to add some layers to it. All right, so I really like the next from here is the ripping and crushing with the mace. This is something that you don't really see, can't really tell, but ripping, pulling apart, so pulling the mace apart when I'm pulling it across my back. All my back and my lats is activating. So we're activating all that. So pulling it apart here, pull apart here. And then also crushing, it's going to activate all across your chest. So crush, crush, and then you can rip, rip. So add that to it now. So do y'all do 10 more and just crush and rip however you want to, keeping that mace about nipple line, nipple height. Flip, crush, crush or rip. Breathe, get into that breathing. Breathe in through your nose. Out your mouth if you need. Always in through the nose and out through the mouth whenever your heart rate gets up. If you can't do nasal in and out. All right. All right, we're gonna finish up here. I'm gonna push y'all. I think y'all good. Y'all gonna get this pretty quick. So follow me. So the weighted side, I'm gonna step forward. We're gonna bring in some lunges into it. So we're gonna finish with some legs. So we're gonna forward lunge. We're gonna switch the other side. This leg is gonna continue going back. We're gonna do a reverse lunge. Then I'm gonna come up, switch it. Every time we switch, we're gonna do a flip switch, okay? So y'all, let's do it together. So we'll start with the mace on the right side. Mace on the right side. All right, now forward lunge with your right leg. Keep that mace nipple height, staying engaged. Now we're gonna come back, flip the mace, other side. That leg goes back into reverse, nipple height, crushing it. We're gonna come up, flip the mace to a squat, air squat, boom. Stand up, flip the mace. Now you're gonna lunge forward with your left leg. Stand up, flip the mace, go back with the left leg into reverse. Yeah, come up, squat. Flip the mace, step forward with your right leg. Right leg goes back, flip the mace. Good, come up, squat, and keep it going. Keep that flow going. Hey, you got it, Jake. Flip it, squat. Yep. So it puts it on the other side now. Yeah, there you go. It's tricky, but once you get it, just flow with it. Just keep moving. Work on being fluent with it. Good, Randy. Good. Yeah, yeah. Good. All right. That's good. It's probably about 90 seconds worth, maybe around there. Yeah.